First, the top headlines. Chief Minister Y. Kemchan leaves Imphal for national capital. Rituals of the first Saturday of Meitei Lunar Month Lamta observed at various places. BJP MLA legislator from Kukizo community English Valte passes away. Shiza City Dental Hospital sets a new benchmark in digital dentistry with Manipur's first nitrous oxide conscious sedation facility. International Mother Language Day observed at various places. Intelligence warns of threat to key religious places in New Delhi, Red Fort on target list of floods. Trump defies court ruling, announces 10% global tariff. A very good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at 6 prime time. This is Somirin bringing you the latest news, and now the news in details. Manipur Chief Minister Y. Kemchan today left Imphal International Airport in an Air India flight at 3 p.m. for national capital. As per ELITETV sources, Chief Minister Kemchan is scheduled to hold meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah and other senior BJP leaders. It may be mentioned that after taking charge as the new Chief Minister of Manipur after resignation of former Chief Minister Biren Singh, the Cabinet Ministry of CM Kemchan has not been expanded. The visit is aimed at holding discussions for expansion of the new cabinet ministry. However, Manipur Chief Minister's visit to New Delhi remains unclear as to what changes and developments will be brought during the discussions for the ITPs and the current Manipur situation. The age-old ancient ritual of first Saturday of Meitei Lunar Month Lamta, known as Lamta Thangja, was held at various places across the state. Elderly women folk of various localities performed the rituals of Saroi Kangba at the confluence of road junctions and other designated places. It may be mentioned that the ritual is performed to ward off evils and to bring goodness to the people. Shiza City Dental Hospital, Keshambat, officially announced a transformative advancement in regional oral health care with the successful installation of Manipur's first nitrous oxide conscious sedation system in a dental clinical setting. This clinical milestone addresses a primary barrier in dental medicine by providing a sophisticated solution for patients, both adult and pediatric, experiencing dental anxiety, needle phobia, and other challenges, effectively ushering in an era of painless and stress-free dental interventions in the state. The introduction of unconscious sedation, commonly referred to as laughing gas, is the latest addition to the comprehensive suite of high-end diagnostic and therapeutic technologies already fully operational at the facility. By integrating this new sedation unit with existing infrastructure such as cone beam computed tomography, CBCT, and 3D radiographic imaging, intraoral scanners for high-precision digital impressions, and advanced dental microscopes for endodontic procedures. Sisa City Dental Hospital now offers a fully digital workflow and treatment planning and minimally invasive treatment. This installation represents a fundamental shift in the healthcare landscapes of Northeast India, ensuring that no patients in Manipur must compromise their oral health due to fear, discomfort, or other challenges. Bharatiya Janata Party BJP MLA Valte passed away today, the February 21, after battling critical injuries sustained during the ethnic violence that broke out in Manipur in May 2023. According to sources, Valte passes away at 2:19 p.m. today. He was undergoing treatment at Mitanta Medicity Hospital in Gurugram at the time of his death. Valte, a Kukizo legislator representing Thandlon Assembly constituency in Churachandpur district, had been undergoing long-term treatment in Delhi and Churachandpur. He was airlifted to New Delhi for advanced medical care. For nearly 2 years, he remained bedridden while undergoing treatments at various hospitals in the national capital. Manipur new Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand Singh personally monitored his health and arranged the air ambulance, sending him off at the airport as a gesture of solidarity and peace. The Patriotic Writers Forum PAWF Manipur today, the 21st February, observed the International Mother Language Day at the Manipur Press Club. The observation was attended by Tribal Affairs and Hills Department, Government of Manipur, Joint Secretary Ngangom Uttam Singh, PAWF Manipur President Nauroiba Khamba Luwang, Head of Manipuri Department of Biramangol College Sowampung, and patron member PAWF Manipur Dr. Lashram Landhoni Devi, and Imphal West Zilla Parishad former chairperson Lashram Bobby Devi. During the observation, rewards and citations were presented to nominated authors of various literary genres. Speaking on the occasion, Tribal Affairs and Hills Department, Government of Manipur Joint Secretary Ngangom Uttam Singh expressed that learning only the literary works of mother tongue cannot enrich our literary expanse, and to encourage all the concerned to work towards promoting translation of literary works of other language and to instill greater learning thoughts into the minds of young students.
Translation हाइबसी यावदबो यादे अतोप लोन हाइबसी तमदबो यादे इमालोन मसिजी चुमी तवदबो चौखतबा अतोप लमजेगी अतोप से कंट्री सिंगी मोइगी लिटरेचर की अवांग बा तुगुंबा लाइरिक लाइसु लेबो मैमसी अखुइगी लोन द ट्रांसलेट तवगा अखुइगी ओगलाइबा अनांग सिंसिना इचा सिंसिना मदुगुंबा अखुइगी बेनसिंसी तमहन बामा पाहन बामा मनौताय अखुइना ट्रांसलेट तौबिरमद्रगदि केदौदोइना मोइसि इंग्लिश द बागिदोइनि इंग्लिश लोन होइना चावतकिदोइनि इंग्लिश लोन होइना पांगिदोइनि.
As a part of the annual observation of International Mother Language Day, Sahitya Thobanglup today, the 21st February, conferred the Kumbong Mayung Korahari Madhumati Mother Language Award to language activist Asoso Koli during a formal gathering held at the State Central Library Auditorium. The event was attended by Manipur University of Culture Vice Chancellor Professor Paunam Gunendro, Gabui Sahitya Samiti President Dangmei Lungpuche Gabui, and Sahitya Thobanglo President Dongbram Amerjit. Speaking on the occasion as the chief guest, Manipur University of Culture Vice Chancellor Paunam Gunendro stated that Manipur is endowed with rich treasures of literary works left by our forefathers. However, it remains unclear as to how far the young generations of today's modern world has learned and researched on the topic of our rich literary works. He urged all concerned to work towards promoting and safeguarding our rich Manipur heritage and literary works.
yamna awang thaki literature yamma akoi leibasi akoi adumai mai nawai tam singna chathriwa akoi lairo dising visual songs hymns mayam sing adu sing taksiri haisi aduga hariba makhal matheli hiron suna sumba leiba akoi kui larising literature sing ase masi ko khina thijinduna umjinduna masi akoi kadai ho toroki.
Further, Wahalon Bana Apunba Wama Kangdebak also took part in the observation of the International Mother Language Day, which was held at AG Memorial Academy at Charangpat. The observation was attended by Wama President Moirangtem Naukamba, Social Worker Jackson Kongbam, All Manipur Stud Guardian Association President Sumati, AG Memorial Academy Principal Tia Master. Speaking in connection with the observation, Wama President Moirangtem Naukamba stated that many developed and advanced countries of the world communicate and carry out all official transactions in their own mother language, and highlighted that such countries are also the largest manufacturers of several products which are used globally. He does stress that the people of Manipur must not be ashamed of communicating and promoting our own mother tongue. He highlighted that there is no disadvantage in learning other languages such as English or Hindi. However, greater emphasis must be laid on prioritizing the use and promotion of our own mother tongue. Former Minister of State for External Affairs and Education, Government of India, Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh, in an official release issued today, the 21st February, has appreciated to the Government of India and the Election Commission of India for initiating the Special Intensive Revision (SIR) of electoral rolls in Manipur. Dr. R.K. Ranjan highlighted that clean electoral rolls are crucial for Manipur's stability and stressed that abnormal voter count must be examined during this special intensive revision. He, however, commended that this exercise of special intensive revision comes at a critical juncture when serious concerns have emerged regarding excessive and abnormal growth of electorate in certain assembly constituencies within the state Manipur. He added that the special intensive revision must ensure rigorous field verification, strict scrutiny of the abnormal growth patterns, and equal vigilance across all constituencies. He appealed to all the concerned authorities to conduct the revision with maximum transparency and institutional firmness so that confidence in democratic framework is fully restored. Security forces, in coordination with the Forest Department, destroyed 30 acres of poppy plantation across 2 districts of Manipur in a coordinated 2-day operation carried out under strict legal supervision. On February 20, joint teams comprising security personnel and forest officials in the presence of an executive magistrate eradicated 20 acres of illicit poppy fields in the Monken area under Hanglap police station in Churachandpur district. The destruction was part of an intensified drive aimed at dismantling illegal opium cultivation in vulnerable hill regions. A day earlier, on February 19, a similar operation was conducted in the Kangjang Hill Range under Mao Police Station in Senapati district, where 10 acres of poppy plantation were destroyed. During the operation, 3 makeshift huts located within the cultivation sites were also demolished. However, officials stated that the presence of executive magistrates ensured adherence to due legal procedures during the eradication process. The back-to-back operations form part of a broader strategy to curb narcotics productions and disrupt the supply chains linked to illegal poppy cultivations in the state's hill districts. Stay with us. We'll be right back after a very short break. Don't forget you're watching ELITETV.
Imado. Iboki manakta thinkhibadagi isau langduna tale
ngo mahak tu TV narabani
TV di yumda lega laing asya karigi mapamda thido
nama adu mafam sida leirabadi mayamna kari haina ngangna gani
mina ngangna badu nate
mashi Arjun Haugalakpada surprise pirasi
Arjun Mama gi thoiba
yamna miss tawribani nangbu aduga aishu TV remote ki maramda amata khangna amatta oina pazunbaduni TV na kiriba aduga kare khenaba thamniba TV layengbada aikoina makoi mateng pangbigadabani
Manipur ke hanba neuro patients ke amatangairaba specialized hospital neuro emergency trauma net multi speciality hospital singjai mathak tongtham likai da handuk chare hospital asna maruina BP stroke brain tumor lami ki khudong thiba spinal disc prolapse spinal tumor amadi migraine chingba layengli hospital asida neuro ki layeng bada changba afaba makal ki khusu khulai amadi machine marang kaida lei masina kokal mari lenaba tongan ba makal ki anaba sing ningthina layengli lamdam masida neurosurgeon yamna tangari maramna chingmadi arapa phum dagi lakpa anaba sing neurosurgeon unana honabada awaba kya mayongdari masida sunatna matam tintana anaba layengna maram oraga khudong thiba kya su mayongdari masi punamakta kharado orebusu kananaba Dr. Parkinson Singh MCS Neurosurgery AIMS New Delhi na masamaki hospital asida pung kunmari leituna anaba sing layengli hospital asida ataba mamalda layeng batana OPD general amadi ICU beds operation medicine x-ray amadi lab ka maili na basnasu ataba mamalda phangalli ngasi magdenshin biro amadi kudong saba singa silobi ho hena kubam road gidamak hospital asigi telephone number 700553416 natraga 8974572154 da pau phabirak biyagani
ayhangna taibang khongda jarakhibase kumjali singamaga samapal humphudra 1970 mas ke kunipar lamtagina kunmathoi nipanba thang janamit ke ayuk pung mapanda ayha taibang phaurakki lol leijaba phije leijaba lining leijaba maitai phurupse amtadi ningkha tamna lining mikha pondabasu oirasi.
Welcome back from the break. Thank you for tuning in once again. Our next top stories begins with security forces cracked down on suspected drug trafficking in Manipur Senapati district on February 19, intercepting a vehicle at a Naka checkpoint and arresting two young men with a significant quantity of suspected brown sugar. Acting on specific inputs, personnel deployed at Tikulen Naka checkpoint under Senapati police station stopped a four-wheeler during a routine checking. Upon inspection, the team recovered 48 sub cases containing approximately 660 grams of brown sugar concealed inside the vehicle. The accused have been identified as Rahish Khan, 22, and Mustaqim Ahmed, 23, both residents of Irong Chesabi Mayai Lekai in Kakching district. Security forces also seized the I-20 car bearing registration number AS01AP0631, two mobile phones and two other cards from their possessions. A case has been registered and further investigation is underway to ascertain the source and intended destination of the contraband. Security forces in Manipur on February 20 arrested an active cadre of the proscribed outfit Kanglepa Communist Party People's War Group and recovered a cache of sophisticated arms and explosives in coordinated actions across Imphal West and Imphal East districts. Security personnel apprehended Chanambam Henba Singh alias Lanchenba, age 21, a resident of Iroi Semba, Manghitan Lane number 10, Imphal West District. He was arrested from the Tera Lukram Lerak area under Lamphel Police Station in Imphal West District during a targeted operation based on specific intelligence inputs. On the same day, acting on further input, security forces launched a search operation at the foothills of Chingkeching under Purompat police station in Imphal East district, leading to the recovery of a substantial arms haul. The recovered items include 1.303 rifle with magazine and 1.22 rifle, 19mm SMG carbine with magazine, 2 number 36 hand grenades, 1 improvised explosive device IED, and 1 WP number 80 MK1 grenade. In addition, 57 live rounds of ammunition of different calibers were seized, along with 3 little shells, 2 SLR empty cases, 4 insert magazines, 1 SLR magazine, 1 pistol magazine, 2 tube launchers, and 2.303 charger clips. The 16th Shahid Manoranjan Singh Memorial CRPF football tournament, which began on 6th February at the SEI Sports Complex Takil, is coming to a close on 23rd February. The tournament witnessed exciting matches played between the 16 football teams, with active support from all Manipur Football Association. The tournament, being organized by the 86th Battalion CRPF Lamphil under the aegis of the IGP Manipur and Nagaland Sector CRPF, is held annually in memory of Shahid Manoranjan Singh, Assistant Commandant CRPF, a resident of Urembam Makalika, Imphal West, who made the supreme sacrifice while fighting against the Naxalites in Chhattisgarh in the year 2009. The final match of the tournament is slated to be played between SSU Singjami and FC Ryangdai Noni on the 23rd February at the SEI Sports Complex, Takil. Security agencies have sounded a high alert in the national capital following the intelligence inputs warning of a possible terror strike near the historic Red Fort with a temple in the congested Jantani Chowk area, suspected to be a potential target. According to intelligence sources, Pakistan-based terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba led has allegedly kept key religious sites in and around the Red Fort and parts of the Jantani Chowk on its radar. The group is believed to be plotting an improvised explosive device IED attack in the area. Sources indicated that the outfit may be attempting to avenge a February 6 blast at the mosque in Islamabad, Pakistan, and could be planning a major strike in India. Intelligence input suggests that prominent temples in the country, particularly high footfall religious places, could be potential targets. Security has been intensified in sensitive zones of Old Delhi, especially around the religious landmarks and crowded marketplaces. Agencies are maintaining heightened surveillance and have increased patrolling in and around the Red Fort and adjoining areas. The fresh alert comes months after a deadly car explosion near the Red Fort on November 10, 2025, which left 12 people dead. Nearly 16,000 vehicles with identical chassis and engine numbers are registered across multiple northeastern states, according to the latest report of the Comptroller and Auditor General CAG, tabled in the 126-member Assam Assembly on February 19, 2026. A test check of the Vahan database for Assam and other northeastern states found 15,849 vehicles registered in 2 or more states with the same chassis and engine numbers. Of these, 12,112 vehicles were registered in Assam without the mandatory NOC, accounting for the 76% of the total. U.S. President Donald Trump on Friday, the 20th February, announced that he will impose a 10% global tariff for the 150 days under Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974, seeking to replace some of his emergency duties that were struck down by the U.S. Supreme Court. Trump said the new tariffs will be imposed over and above existing duties. Section 122 authorizes the president to levy tariffs of up to 15% for a maximum of 150 days to address large and serious balance of payments issues. The announcements follow a 6-3 Supreme Court ruling that invalidated Trump's sweeping global tariffs imposed under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, including the broad reciprocal tariffs he had levied on nearly every country. The court held that Trump had overstepped his authority under the Emergency Powers Law. India's AI Impact Summit has secured investment commitment of over USD 250 billion in infrastructure and already garnered support from 70 countries for the proposed Delhi Declaration, Union IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav said on Friday, calling the event a grand success. Vaishnav said the summit saw participation from over 5 lakh visitors, reflecting strong domestic and global engagement with India's AI push. He added that the number of countries signing the Delhi Declaration is expected to cross 80 by the time the summit concludes on Saturday. While the minister did not provide details of the summit slated to be unveiled on Saturday, sources said US is also on board. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940289098 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. Chief Minister Y. Kemchan leaves Imphal for national capital. Rituals of first Saturday of Meitei Lunar Month Lamta observed at various places. BJP MLA legislature from Kukizo community, Enhancement Valte passes away. Shiza City Dental Hospital sets a new benchmark in digital dentistry with Manipur's first nitrous oxide conscious sedation facility. International Mother Language Day observed at various places. Intelligence warns of threats to key religious places in New Delhi, Red Fort on target list of land. Trump defies court ruling, announces 10% global tariff. That's all for today. For more updates like this, please keep watching ELITETV. Stay safe, stay informed. Good night.